Hello guys, welcome to the CSS crash course. In this video, we will look at CSS measurement units. My name is Kafui and welcome to my channel mods.dev. Please subscribe, like and hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I release a content on the channel. With that said, let's dive in. CSS offers various measurement units of the size, length and position of elements on a page. There are two types of CSS measurement units. These are absolute units and relative measurement units. Now let's talk about CSS absolute units. CSS absolute units are units that are fixed and do not change based on the viewing context. So I'm on W3 School's website here and then I just search for CSS units. So when I scroll down to the absolute units or the absolute length, these are the CSS absolute unit: centimeters, millimeters, inches, pixels, points, and then picas. So these are the CSS absolute units that we use in building our website. But the most commonly used CSS absolute unit is the pixel unit. So the pixel unit is normally used in building our website. And then one thing about the absolute units is that they do not change, they are fixed. So they are fixed irrespective on the medium or the device on which your website is being rendered on. So that is it about the absolute unit. The next one we'll talk about is the relative units. And the relative units are units that are based on other properties or elements, making them responsive to changes in the layout, screen size, or viewing context. So what this means is that CSS relative units are dynamic. They change based on the viewing context or the device on which they are being displayed. So the various CSS relative units are the EM unit, the EX, the CH, the REM unit, the VW which stands for viewport width, the VH which stands for viewport height, the V min, and then V max, and then finally we have the percentage unit. So these are the various CSS relative units. So we use the relative unit because they are very dynamic and then they change and they are beneficial for responsive design. So that is one thing you have to know about relative units. Relative units are beneficial for creating responsive and flexible designs that can adapt to various devices and screen sizes. So in subsequent videos, we'll be making use of some of these CSS units, and then wherever we come across them, I'll bring it to your notice as to how to use it and which one should use and the reason why we are using one unit and not the other. So that's all for this video. If you have any questions, put them in the comment section for discussion. Please subscribe, like and hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I release a content on the channel. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.